ProContractor, using UDFs to manage employee credentials. This video is one in a series of videos designed to help you learn helpful tips and tricks you might not know about in ProContractor. To learn more about ProContractor and other Viewpoint solutions, check out Viewpoint's YouTube channel and subscribe to stay up to date on the latest and greatest content.
Are you using ProContractor at its fullest potential to manage employee credentials? Let's take a look at some of the things that our customers have done in their systems to make this an easy process inside of ProContractors instead of going in and managing this on an Excel spreadsheet. I'm in my employee setup for William Foster. I'm going to head on down to my binder where one of my favorite features of ProContractor lives, the good old user-defined fields. This is where you can come in, create user-defined fields to be anything you want. They can be dates, they can be narrative text fields, they can be drop downs. You can see I've got not only credentials here, but tracking for veteran categories and shirt sizes and all kinds of really good stuff that you can capture here. Today, though, we're going to really focus on these credentials. I set up 10 different credentials very generically. You would probably label those more appropriately for your company, but you get the idea is set those credentials up and then start tracking when each employee's credential expires. So that's great. Wonderful. I'm glad that we can put that information in here. But entering information is one thing. Gathering it to make useful decisions is quite another. So I'm going to switch over to my employee setup log. This is a log that you will find on the taskbar under employees. Go to setup, and then that is where you will see this log for view employee setups. Okay, so just to let you know where that's at. Now I created a view here and I called it employee credential view. You can see I've got all my employees, their phone numbers so I can get a hold of them nice and easily. I wanted to see their life to date hours. But now what I did on this grid view is I brought in my user defined fields. I renamed them a little bit here to make it more appropriate. But if I am going on to a job, so we're going on a job next week and I have to have an employee that is currently a certified trained installer. Now I'm going to come in here and I'm going to find out I'm in really big trouble because everybody is expired. But just like you can on any of these views is I can come in here and sort. I can filter, right? Show me anything that is not blank so I can see what people are that do at least have some credentials that are, at this point, they're not current, but I can see at least that they have it. And all of these, right? I can come through and see that on every single piece. So a really nice way of being able, two ways to be able to track information here that is not on a spreadsheet. Okay, stop. I gotta start that over. So two things are accomplished here. Number one, I get rid of an Excel spreadsheet that I have to go in and update meant to manage that outside of my system. And another nice feature of this is now I don't have to go through each employee, pull up each employee, look at that field. No, just come into your logs, do the sorting, do the filtering here to find those employees that hit those credentials so that you can make sure you're sending the appropriate people to the appropriate job site.